Okay, everyone, sorry for the interruption. While we're waiting to get started with our slideshow, Chief Clements of the Providence Police Department did want to say a few words. Chief Clements.
All right.
Thank you. Yes, my name is Hugh Clements. I've been a Providence police officer for 30 plus years, and I'm truly honored to have been serving the last several as the chief of police. I spent half my career in detectives and the other half in patrol. The most valued thing that I've done in my role as a police officer, I believe, is the work in the community and the people that I've met. And many in this group and many in this city I consider dear friends, and I live their pain, I live their horror, and I thank all the words. I thank you for all the words spoken tonight, and I hear you, and I've been part of many of these cases, of this trauma in the community. And hey look, I've always said, we've had many homicides, we had many acts of violence. We had one last night, we had one last week in the mall. We have far too many in this community. Gun violence, knife violence, gang violence, domestic violence, and it's painful. And I've always felt the hardest thing that I've done as a police officer, and I've done this several times, is to notify a mom, a dad, a brother, a sister that they've lost a loved one. And one of the more gratifying things that I've done in the course of my career is to bring justice. And to be able to bring justice, and I feel your pain. I unequivocally feel the pain. It's a double hit. To lose a loved one and then to have no clearance, no justice. And oftentimes we're one statement away from clearing these cases. And it's not about statistics. One homicide is too many. One unsolved murder is too many. But it's not for lack of trying, and I know we can do better. And I say this all the time, the social ills of our communities are oftentimes placed at our feet. We will solve none of them alone, the Providence Police Department. We will do it with our partners, with the relationships, with the capital we built. We have many great institutions that we're partnered with. One of the main surrounding this arena and issue is the Nonviolence Institute. It will take this community to solve these unsolved homicides, not just the Providence Police. But look, I'm willing to speak to anyone off on the side, but I feel your pain, I feel your emotional trauma. I've lived it with many of you, and my thoughts and prayers are with you, and I'll continue with the time that I'm involved as chief of this department in pursuing this initiative to increase the workforce that we have surrounding these type cases. We had a meeting today with the Attorney General, so I'm glad that you brought up, speak out to your council people, push along with us, members of the Attorney General's office, to assist in us in solving these unsolved cold cases. We formed a unit today with the Attorney General's office on major investigations involving crime, and many of those will involve cold cases, but there's certainly some value to having a specific cold case squad. But thank you for the time.
Thank you very much. Yes, we're going to do so. And as I said, just a few minutes and we'll be getting started.